Welcome to all of you in this third part of reproduction. In this video, we will talk about vegetative propagation and we will explicitly talk about the natural vegetative propagation. So first of all, let's understand that what is the meaning of the term vegetative reproduction or vegetative propagation. So here we have to closely analyze the words. First, let's analyze vegetative. So when I say vegetative, I mean something which occurs in the plants, and when I say propagation, I mean the increase in number or amount. So vegetative propagation is a process through which the number or amount of plants increase. So ultimately we are talking about the vegetative reproduction. So there is no difference practically between vegetative propagation and vegetative reproduction. And here this vegetative propagation always occurs in the plants. The units of vegetative propagations are called vegetative propagules, which give rise to the young new offsprings. They may be of many types like rhizomes, runners, suckers, tubers, offsets and bulbs, etc. The eyes of the potato, the rhizome of ginger, the offsets of water hyacinth, the bulbil of agave, and the buds or the leaf buds of the bryophyllum are some examples of the vegetative propagules. Now, this whole vegetative propagation can be categorized in the two categories. The first one, the natural vegetative propagation, and the second one, the artificial vegetative propagation. Now, when I say natural vegetative propagation, I mean that it occurs naturally, it occurs in nature. When I say artificial vegetative propagation, it means it occurs by human intervention. In this video, we will talk about the natural vegetative propagation. So here, a variety of wood and herbaceous plants reproduce vegetatively in the nature, and the structures and the parts which take part are as follows. So first of all, we will see that by how many parts or how many structures the natural vegetative propagation occurs. So let's see. First of all, it occurs by roots. So the roots of sweet potato, radish, carrot, asparagus and dahlia have the capacity to propagate vegetatively. The buds present on their roots grow to form a new plant, and similarly the vegetative propagation naturally occurs by stems. In this case, the stems develop a new plant, and these stems can be classified or categorized in the three categories. The first category is called the underground modified stem, the second category is called the creeping stem, the third category is called the aerial shoots. Now, let's talk about the modified underground stems. Now, under unfavorable conditions, the aerial parts of these modified underground stems become dry, and on the return of favorable conditions, their underground parts again produce new shoots. They can be of the following four types. These four types are rhizome, corm, tubers and bulbs. Now, rhizomes are found in ginger and turmeric. Corm is found in colocasia. Tubers are found in plants like potato, and the bulbs are found in onion and garlic. Now, after this, we will take the next part or the next organ by which this vegetative propagation occurs. This is the next type of stem, which is called the creeping stem. Now, the creeping stem develops at the base of an old shoot, and after growing horizontally for some distance, it rises again to give rise to new plants and new crowns. It may break in many parts to give rise to many plants. Now, the creeping stems can be of following four types. These are the runner, the stolon, the offset, the suckers. Now, the runners are found in the grass, the stolon is found in the strawberry, the offset is found in the water hyacinth, and the suckers are found in the mint leaves. Now, mints are kind of plants which are found almost in every kitchen garden of households. Now, next type of stem is the aerial shoots. Actually, when I say aerial shoots, I mean those stems which are above the ground surface. So, here in this kind of stem, the stem itself develops into a new plant. That means a part of stem, when it is thrown away in the moist soil, it grows to form a new plant. The best example is opuntia and other kind of cacti. When opuntia and other kind of cacti are thrown on the ground, after some days they get transformed into new plants themselves. Similarly, the stem segment of sugarcane with at least one node is also used for agriculture of sugarcane. It gets developed into an entire new plant of sugarcane. Now, the natural vegetative propagation after the roots and stems also occurs by leaves. The best example is the bryophyllum. When we keep the leaf of bryophyllum on the damp soil, after some time the leaf bud appears in the notches of the margins of the leaf of bryophyllum. So, in this way, by leaves also the natural vegetative propagation takes place. Now, the next organ by which the vegetative propagation takes place naturally is called the bulbil. Now, when I say bulbil, I have to tell you what it is. So, actually the bulbil is a multicellular, almost more or less round shaped structure which is produced in the axis of the foliage leaves. Now, when I say the axis of the foliage leaves, I mean this part, the part which connects a leaf from the stem, that is called axis. So, bulbil is nothing but a modified axis. Now, the best example is pineapple. Most of you might have thought that what part of a plant a pineapple is. Is it a root? Is it a stem? It is a fruit. But the truth is, it is none of those. The pineapple is a kind of bulbil which is developed on the axis of the plant. Later, these bulbils are shed from the parent plant and they also develop ultimately in a separate new individual plant. So, in this video, this is it. In the next video, we will talk about the artificial vegetative propagation. Thank you.